Hey, Truth Seekers, it's Nathanael here. Carolyn's away at the moment, but we wanted to do an announcement video to get you guys an update about some different things that we're doing on our channel. All right? So, first off, this week you probably noticed that we've already started posting our Red Letter Day content. So, we started reviewing our Faith deck and our Hope deck, along with the Faith and Hope Animos as just card reviews. So this week we are going to continue with exploring the different kinds of animo and the different themes and such that we have going on by going over the Love Animo and the Holy Spirit Animo. And hopefully later on this week we'll be able to cover the Universal Animo as well. Carol and I are going to try and make some more videos, including more gameplay videos. We still have yet to post the Faith and Hope deck as they go mano a mano, and then we will be doing gameplay between the Love and the Holy Spirit deck. So, for right now, we are focusing on just exploring the themes of the individual different kinds. So, Faith gets one, Hope gets one, Love gets one, Holy Spirit gets one, and Universal will get one. We didn't do a Universal ones for cross trainers just because we didn't feel like they had their own identity yet. But with Alpha Lux being their own thing, and of course with Princess Gem from Cross Trainers, we really feel that Universal can have its own deck. So that's what we're going to be working on. Plus we have Universal Truth Seekers now. So that's to come this later this week. Other announcements that we have are a couple rule changes. First rule we want to go over is the big one, which is the small groups. Small groups you're only allowed having 4 animo in them. If you have a full small group, we have been discarding an animo in our small group to play one from our hand. That was never intended to be an actual rule of the game. Josh Wagner, he made a video a while back responding to a family that had an issue with their children playing animo in their small group, getting 4 animo in there and just being stuck, and they can't play or activate any animo from their small group. So it wasn't fun for them. So Josh just made that suggestion. Just go ahead and have them discard it and play another one from their hand. Carol and I, we took this as law. Like, the creator of the game said that we could do this, and that wasn't intended to be part of the game. It was just it's like training wheels. Trying to get someone used to playing the game and figuring out which animo would be best to play in their small groups and which ones to discard. Well, as a result, Karen and I took that and we've been abusing that to the point where we've been doing things in the game that was never meant to be. So we are going to discontinue that with our gameplays going forward. So in addition, another rule that we've been breaking is you are only allowed using the Truth Seeker's ability once per turn. There's a Truth Seeker named Sadie and Simon. They say once per turn you get to search your deck for an animo based off of if it was like a level 1, or if you had its growth stage in hand, you get to look for the lower level that it grows from. And those say once per turn on them. Truth Seekers like Mai and now Ezra, they do not say once per turn. However, the rules of the game say that you can only use a Truth Seeker's ability once per turn unless it states otherwise. So unless these cards say you can use this ability more than once per turn, it is defaulted to once per turn, whether it says once per turn or not. So we are no longer going to be playing the game outside of its intended rules, so that way players can get a feel for what the game is actually like. Because Carolyn and I, we want to promote the game as the creators intended for us to play it, not just these house rules that we've been playing with this entire time. In addition, we are going to also be focusing on, for competitive play, only using Red Letter Day and Cross Trainers. So we are going to be discontinuing using the base set animo cards going forward. We are doing this so that way we can showcase more of the cards. We're going to be showcasing how the game is played as the Joshes are playtesting the game, because in their playtesting, they're not including base set Animo. So Lumini level 1 from base set, I'm no longer going to include in my Faith deck, unless we are going to have a casual video. So unless we specify as casual, don't expect to see base set Animo in there. And then also, I'm going to show you, where are you? Quillow level 2. So, I found out a new rule of the game recently, and my wife completely understood it, but I didn't, and that's because we think differently. So, this Animo has an ability that says, let's see if we can get that focus there. I can't get it focused, so it says, you may place up to 4 cards from your hand beneath this card and effectively out of play. When activated, this card earns 3 virtue points for each card beneath this one. Discard those cards when this card is discarded. So, essentially, you have to grow this Animo from Quillow level 1. And then you get to place 4 cards underneath of him anytime while he's in your small group. He doesn't specify that while he's in your small group, you can place those 4 cards underneath of him. As you can see, there's like 4 lines of text there, so it's kind of hard to cram that in there. So Josh just went ahead and let us know that, yeah, you can just put them underneath of him anytime he's in your small group. So I was playing this as you pay 1 and you discard 5 cards, therefore you can get 15 points. But the rule is that once an Animo has been grown, that card, like this card and Quillow level 1 would be considered the same card. So Quillow level 1 is considered the same Animo as this. So you can only discard those other 4 cards, not Quillow level 1. So this card is only going to be worth 1 for 12, which is still really good. It really is. But this is just so going forward, because there's other implications of this. So like when an Animo is like returned to your hand, with like Helmet of Salvation, you'll get the other growth stages to your hand. That kind of shows the intent of the card of being able to play that Animo again. So you're not just getting the level 3. At least that's my understanding of it currently. But I could be wrong. I'm mistaken. So, anyways, that's our plan going forward. We're hoping to be able to release a video each day. But at minimum, we're going to try and get at least 5 videos out a week. All right? So, those are our announcements and updates for right now. So in the meantime, Truth Seekers, keep learning virtues and defeating sinnies.